Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Balance of the Force final. I'm Sean Oakley, and unfortunately, it is just me this evening. So, here it is. Finally made the final. Two really interesting lists. Both of them gone with different routes in what the rules could allow. One taking the high and low initiative, and one taking the mid-range. We've seen both of these lists on stream already. I believe we've seen Peter twice. Players are just setting up obstacles now. Good evening to everyone watching. And you can tell they're taking it seriously because they're using the maneuver cards. While they set up, I will just let you guys know, if you don't know about our next tournament that we've announced, the Tin Squadron Tombola. It's just a quick knockout style tournament based on a slightly modified version of the Jank Tank rules. Should be quite interesting. We will be drawing the lists for that live on stream. I think we've got that penned in for the 8th of June. With the tournament starting the following Monday. Free to enter. Should be good fun. Bets are open. Thanks for that, Minty. Much appreciated. Fingers crossed I just keep track of everything. Normally I'm making sure the stream's working properly and leave the tracking to Sam, but I'm sure we'll muddle our way through. Okay, so it looks like they're into positioning. Yeah, should be interesting, this. Obviously, the Separatist Racketeer going first might be able to get some blocks in on the all I4s of Peter's list. And then Zam obviously attacking at I5, getting the double tap. Oh, is it? Yes, it is. Bear with me 2 seconds. There we go. That's slightly better. Thanks very much for letting me know. Let's just have a look at the... Matt, you need to put in an amount if you're going to bet as well. Exclamation mark, bet, left, right, and then either an amount or all if you want to chuck it all in the pot. Okay. So, looks like they're almost set up. We'll expect CVO to take his cloak early on. Peter's been doing that a lot. Works very well. Make sure he denies the decloaking opportunity, and then he can just stay cloaked for as long as he likes. And yeah, let's see what the apparently always good, regardless of which pilot you bring, double fire spray list does. Okay, so looks like the Zam car's been drawn, so looks like they're just doing dials, and we should be off. Just trying to see if first player will come into effect. I don't think so. I missed who got it. They're both on 200 points. But it won't matter for initiative. Both players bringing Zam, so that should be fun. A Zam. Lots of ways to regen the charges then if both players are double tapping. I say double tapping, bonus attacking. And they're just hovering over the clock, so they look like they're about ready to go, and they are off. Just like to take this opportunity to shout out everybody who's donated during this tournament. I'll be doing the final totals soon, but I think we've raised somewhere in the range of about £300 for the Cornwall Air Ambulance. That's absolutely fantastic, and a massive shout out to all of you guys. I'm also a thank you for all the responses you've given to the tournament. It seems like most of you have enjoyed it, so hopefully we will be doing a Balance of the Force 2. We'll tweak the rules, I think, slightly and take it from there, but as long as you guys keep playing them, we'll keep producing them, and like to do some slightly different than just the standard extended and hyperspace. Mix it up a bit, keep it fresh. So Tirani taking the lock onto Bosk there, basically so they can shoot the cluster missiles with R5TK and then use munitions failsafe and charge up Zam. Be interesting to see how quick the engagement happens here, because especially with that boost, it looks like it's going to happen pretty quickly. Which I suppose if the fire sprays can delete ships, I suppose the quicker the better before they get a chance to do too much damage back. So yeah, looks like here comes the cluster missiles. Yeah, it looks like they're just gonna explain it instead of rolling dice, which is fair enough. Or maybe not. Maybe they're gonna roll it. They are hovering over the dice. I think Peter might just be explaining it to save rolling it. So gains the charge back. And can take a look if he wants. An in-person version of Balance. I'd quite like to do that once we're up and running again. If we can find somewhere people are willing to travel to, because obviously I'm aware it's a pain getting into the deepest, darkest depths of Cornwall. But yeah, that would be quite fun. Okay, so Zuvio cloaks. So this is the roll for the cloaking device. Which is fine because we'll, yeah, just trying to say we'll decloak, I'm guessing forwards. That gets blocked, so. And then into the planning phase. So Peter's got to be careful here because it's clear that the fire sprays are just going to gun at someone. I'm wondering, if you think that the Separatist Racketeer is going to turn in and Zam's going to come either forward or banking in, maybe trying to catch Bosk, do you hard turn Zuvio so you can either line up a bullseye and double tractor or drop a prox mine following system phase? Or is that blindingly obvious? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Take Tarani out, but can Peter leverage that? Because I think trading Tarani for one of the fire sprays would be a good trade. But let's see how it goes. I've got a feeling that bets will be closing after this activation phase. Yeah, so going in there. So I am going to close the betting because there will be shooting this round. And 6-2, people are favouring Peter. Bosk fears no fire sprays. Clearly not. Liam, unfortunately, Zam has to win this match. She cannot not. Okay, so coordinate there from Lando. Which, yeah, double reinforced in the front. Fair. I don't think that's quite bullseye. I'll just have a look on the other cam. I think the bullseye's going to miss the front corner of that fire spray. And see if it does turn. So let's see what Zam does. Maybe that what must have been, if it wasn't a corner from Lando, it must have been the gamut key charge to let Bosk keep the focus, and reinforce from the last turn would make sense, and then a reinforce from this turn. Looks like he's now coordinating. And who's he going to coordinate? Target lock to Bosk, maybe? Let's see. Yep, looks like it. And yeah, false transponder codes will proc. And the target lock disappears. Okay. And Zam goes forward and focuses. Shoots Bosk. We get Zam here. Dukering, I'm imagining a crit, which is a real shame there. So yeah, reinforce takes that down to 1. Plink off a shield. Reveals Zam. And it is the recover a charge and acquire a lock if he wants. So he's done that and flipped Zam's false transponders as well. So that's both of those out of the way. So Bosk next. Oh, I mean, you've got to assume that Zam Fire Spray has got the bonus attack card. Do you shoot the Separatist Racketeer because if he then shoots you, you can bonus into him? I'm not sure about Zam needing to go. Definitely needs to go up. Spend the focus for 3. Yeah, and Greedo into a crit. Ah, I see. Yeah. Yeah. I missed who he's shooting at, but I'll wait until they plink off at least a shield. In fact, 2, I take it, because he'll bosk it, because it's guaranteed to go through. So yeah, that looks like it was on Zam. So, bosk into the hit for 2 shields. Zam needs to... I will just plink them on that because they need to reveal the Zam card. Because she's defended. And she is going to bonus attack. Nice. So focus for 3. 1 evade. Reinforce will take that down to 1 again. Okay, so Tirani into Zam. And she dodges that one. Ooh, but has she got the force? That's fine. And then and Zuvio is cloaked, I believe. Oh, it's not cloaked. Did I miss her? No, it's cloaked. Token had gone. Thought he was cloaked. Okay. So the range 2 into boss. Focus for 3. And the reinforce, so just another 1. So just the shields on Bosk. Okay. So this could be quite an interesting round. So rolling for the decloak. Oh. Interesting to see where Zam goes, I think. What do you guys reckon? Yeah, Tirani not turning in is not being able to turn in is a bit of a hindrance. I mean, I'd quite like to see Zam tractored as well. I'm all for that. But I'm wondering if you just let me just check whether Zuvio has it. Yeah, do you just one forward and set up a prox mine? Uh, on the fire spray? Three banks white on the fire spray. And Zuvio is white. Well, see, I was thinking Zam would one hard one way or another. Depends whether he. I suppose you could one hard the Separatist Racketeer as well, actually, and still have them facing and travelling the same direction. Looks like the dials are set. Okay, so Separatist Racketeer is just going forward. Banking on a Bosk stop, maybe? And no decloak by the looks of it. As we've moved into activation. Bosk flipping contraband there. And looks like Boss took a no action. So it's coordinating Bosk. A focus. Okay, so Triani bumps, but has got the Separatist Racketeer bullseye. Ooh, I wonder if that's. So barrel roll. Going for the block if Zam goes right. Zam does not go right. Not sure what they're debating. Clearly a question about something. Nothing in the chat. And a target lock from Zam. So Zam takes the range 1. Hit crit. Spends the lock. For 2 in a crit. Looks like Zuvio takes the crit. And it is a hull breach. Okay, so now the Falls retaliate. Yep, range 1 into the Racketeer. That's it, yeah. Looks like he's going to spend the focus. Greedo it to a crit. So spends the force. Then obviously, I'm assuming we'll bosk that into 2. Yep. Second shield off. Tyranny. I don't believe. Oh, no, there is a green token on the focus on the Racketeer. Hit crit. I believe that may have been a. Yeah, I think that was a cluster missile shot onto Bosk, in fact, to recharge Zan. And looks like he took the shield to keep the focus. And then is he going to use the bonus attack of the cluster missile to shoot the Racketeer? Yes, I believe he is. Yeah, it's not. So 1 hit. evade. So the bullseye trigger again. Let's see, do we take another shield or do we dump the focus? Takes the shield. And then Lando. Just out of range 1. For nada. Okay, so the range 1 into Bosk. Spends the focus for 3. Just gonna see if they can Dooku, and I'm assuming Dookuing a blank. It's a blank anyway, so that's 3 down on Bosk, who I'm then guessing gets to bonus attack back. Well, there are 2 on Bosk. Did I miss a reinforce somewhere? Must have, because there is only 2 damage cards. Let me put one back onto. Yep, so and both through. Is he going to keep it as a crit or? No, 2 damage cards. So that is half on the Racketeer. Okay. Yeah, where do you think he? Oh, I suppose you don't even need to decloak, do you? You can discard it, so. I'm curious about where the Racketeer is going to go. Looks like there was a reinforce on Bosk, and I believe he's used Gamut Key to keep it this round. Ah, that's true. Yeah, decloaking the planning and then procs mine in the system. Nice sneaky way around the rules that you can't do that. Both in the system phase. I like it. Let's have a look on the other cam, see if that. Yeah, that 2 will definitely go past the back corner of Zam. Never an eyeball when you want it. Yeah, I think you're right there, Minty. I wouldn't be surprised to see both fire sprays drop them. And yeah, it's going to be interesting where Zam goes. Do you turn Zam in behind? Too hard, maybe, in a boost. Could be interesting. Let's have a look. Both fire spray dials are set. But Peter has got a lot to think about this turn, so I don't blame him for taking a little time. Yeah, 3 talons, another good shout, and gets you round a bit faster actually, and gets you a bit more into shooting. There's enough space for your blues on the next turn. Okay, so Trani and Bosk set. Zivio set, so just Orlando. Retro Leaves, thanks for the follow. Hello to everyone from Hexiled. You are joining us for the final of the Balance of the Force tournament. And yeah, it's an interesting point. So here come the thermals. So is it going to be both from Zam as well? I think so, yep. Okay. So turn away from the racket. Bump from Bosk. Okay. So Zevio's in range of probably all 4 thermals there. especially with that hull breach as well. Landed as a 1. And looks for the coordinate range. And let's see where he's going to go with that. Looks like a focus to Tarani. Who turns and bumps. Lines up the bullseye though. It was a Talon. Good call, Minty. Okay, so bombs. Right. So who's he going to do first? That's Zuvio first. That's a strain. And Lando. Yeah, I've got a feeling that Zuvio might. Oh, he's dodged that one though. So just Lando. Takes 1. But it's these 2 and that. Oh, Bosk as well. So Bosk first. Takes 1. And so does Zuvio. Oh, and his action, Zuvio's, was to repair that hull breach, which I missed. So at least that's not automatic crits coming through. One damage and 1. Yeah, he did clear the breach. Sorry, I missed that on the last turn. 1 damage and 1 strain from 3 is probably a pretty good let off there. So, Sam. Yeah. Goes into Bosk, not in arc. Dookuing, I'm assuming a crit. Yep. Okay, so Greedos. And the first one is a fuel leak. Oof. And the second one is a disabled power regulator. So that's a 3 off. Disabled power regulator. And the fuel leak gets repaired straight away. Okay, so now the Zam card. Which is the you should thank me. So gets a charge back and takes a look. So the Tyranny shot. Range 1 in bullseye. Ooh, nice. Spend the focus. For 3 and a crit. Ooh, and a blank out. So that's not going to matter because I believe that is the Racketeer dead. Ooh. Okay, that's made it a little more interesting now. Suddenly Sam's got a lot more work to do. That's a no declick. Oh, I think so. That's it, isn't it? Because you've been behind Bosk now. Like, you need to try and find a way of getting some prox mines or tractors from Zuvio before he dies. Yep, so that's the first Ion. I honestly don't think he's going to get to 3, but we shall see. Yeah, that's a good shout. Veteran instincts. Try to slow Zam down. But then if Zam just one bank's left, might avoid that bump. That's true, actually. A reverse from Zuvio, pardon me, would not be a bad shout. Looks like they're about ready to go, so straight into the falls. Just checking them. And a quick change on Orlando by the looks of it. Yep, looks like they are about ready. Guessing Zam card just come out. Chris, thanks for the subscription. Okay, so turn left of the focus. Thinking Zam will go left. Nice. Yeah, I get the reinforce to the aft. I'm guessing he'll keep it for the next turn. I'm guessing coordinate. Possibly a focus to Bosk as well, so we can keep both. Yep. Just going straight. So, on the Zam front, it looks like the fire spray has no charges. And Bosk has a 1 charge, so no one's going to be bonus attacking. Yeah, I think you probably shoot Bosk here, don't know. Wants to stop the Proxmine or the tractor. Dooku. Good evening. Hey, look, Miss. Yes, it is. How nice of you to join us. Better. Your new mic sounds a lot different. Like, so much so that I had to open Discord to see who was talking to me. And now you're making me miss stuff here. So that looks like a crit, and I'm guessing it was a direct because Zuvio now has 4 on him. Oh yeah, sorry, you won't bear with me, guys, in the chat. It would help if I unmuted the desktop audio. I was talking to myself, so I didn't. There you go. You should be fine now, Sam.
Hello. Like all great wizards, I'm right on time.
Yes, you arrive exactly when you mean to. Are you on the Twitch chat?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
I'm just getting into the game.
Mute it again.
Alright. So
this looks like Boskin to Zam.
catch me up, who's winning?
Greedoing for a crit. Hang on, bear with me 2 secs. Peter's currently winning 89 to 58. Let's have that. No force left. Rerolls for Lone Wolf. And
this looks like this could be close.
Yeah, I mean, it's a almost full health Zam.
Looks like 3 evades though, so
yeah, 3 evades.
Alright, so Zam revealed the lock card. We'll get to charge back. So Zam's at 1 charge on
the fire
Piotr's side, yeah. And 1 charge on the other side. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so it looks like he's just Gamut keyed the reinforce and the focus. So it's the roll for Zuvio.
The cloaking device. No. Oh, but Zuvio's taken damage this game. Hang on, what's happened here?
Oh yeah, Zuvio's taken it just took 2, I think. He's taken 2 lots of 2. Right, so does he?
All right, just actually plugging my headset in so it starts beeping at me. So that's just 1 ion token on Bosk, I take it. So he's not actually ioned.
He should have a second one now, I believe. It looks like he's going for the decloak.
And he's decloaked forward. That could be annoying for Zam as Zam tries to come around that rock.
Yeah. It's either is he going to drop a prox mine, or is he hard turned to line up the tractor?
Oh, no, because he decloaked, he can't drop a prox mine.
Yes, he can because he decloaked in the planning phase.
Oh, did he? Oh, he rolled the eye.
Yeah,
yes,
he rolled an eye. Yeah, ironically, there was a perfect opportunity earlier for him to decloak to the right, and of course didn't roll the eyeball. Oh yeah, I like that. Drop a prox, too hard, tractor.
Yeah,
that's a good shout. Yeah, it's been a good final so far. Apart from the fact that there are too many fire sprays and too many Zams in it.
I don't know. I feel like 2 fire sprays in a game is okay.
1 fire spray is too many, Sam.
See, that just sounds like salt from a Republic player.
Would it be a Tin Squadron stream if we didn't have a little bit of Republic salt?
Probably not.
So what are we at? Just under 17 minutes left. And 31 points in it.
So, could you see Bosk stopping here, or would that be a bad idea? I guess maybe just 1 banks, because if you're planning on having Zam...
Well, he's got the reinforced to the aft. He's got a focus. Yeah, or do you just 3 hard? Hang on, let me just get rid of that dice because it is right over where that obstacle is. I should be able to clear that.
Oh, that's a good point. If you tracked a Zam could rotate, and that could spell nasty things for Bosk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because like Zam does have the lock on Bosk, so
But I think if you've tracted Zam onto a Prox Mine, it's probably worth it.
yeah, probably.
Because if he can, well, no procs. You've got to.
Yeah, just go for the 1 hard. And tractor, I assume? Double tractor?
Yeah.
Now, what do you do with him?
Do you barrel roll him? Oh, they're just checking the bullseye.
Easy peasy.
I mean, I thought it was, but
yeah. So yeah, because Bosk will be ioned next turn. He needs to not take a.
could you just nip in and check that there's not that there are 2 ions on Bosk for me?
I can in fact tell you that there are only 1.
Okay.
There's only 1 ion on Bosk at the minute.
Yeah, plot one next to him.
Yeah.
Tar?
No problem. I will. Where is I? So move on there, and then.
So it looks like tracted Zam forward and landed on a rock.
Yeah. Looks like no Dooku, but so Zam takes a shield.
Okay.
Now the question is what did Zam do? So Zam chose not to rotate, which is interesting in itself.
Yeah, would have rotate have forced him back over that rock.
Yeah, probably. I guess it depends what you thought the boss was doing, because now a rotate would have been utterly awful. So next turn, Bosk is doing a 1 straight. Everyone knows this. Unless he... Oh, wait, you can't fix a table power regulator. Am I kidding? Yeah, the procs would have been really good.
And I'm guessing that's going to be a... Yeah.
That's a reinforce.
Double reinforce in the aft.
Whew.
Peter's already used this and, like, I think took 3 lots of damage, 3 shots that ended up just plinking 1 damage through each turn.
That is kind of insane. So Lando does a move, and he clears his stress, and he coordinates.
Can you coordinate Zuvio the cloak action again?
You can. But he's giving a focus to Bosk.
Okay.
And the stress to Bosk, because we all know what Bosk is doing next turn.
Yeah.
And a 4K from Tirani. How's Tirani? Oh, Tirani's full health, so Tirani's all right. 2 bank to the left from Zam. Yeah, that prox mine would have been glorious. And ooh, you in bullseye? You might be in bullseye.
Let me check the other.
I think he is,
if
like
it's
just
range,
by the tip.
If it's range, and I think it is, I think he is in bullseye.
But like, I think you focus here because you just want to try and put a damage into Bosk because I think he might just be straddling that. Maybe it'll be close. Oh, but he's going for Zuvio. Oh yeah, Zuvio's decloaked and only has one hull.
Yes.
Like easy points, and is strained. So,
but not enough points.
but you take. I feel like you take the low hanging fruit while you can.
Well,
At this point,
that is true.
Because I don't think
we couldn't survive that anyway.
Yeah, I don't think Bosk has a shot, so it's just Tirani's shot that you're taking. And does killing Zuvio and halving Tirani get him there, as long as Zam stays above half?
Oh yeah, definitely. He's now 11 points behind. Tirani will give him 27.
Yeah, because I don't think Bosk has a shot this turn. Which means I think it's just the Tirani shot coming in.
Oh, we'll find out.
But Cutthroat triggers.
Yay!
So... Or, okay,
Bosk
can delay the Ion.
Yes,
Bosk can delay the Ion.
Bosk.
Why did he roll 3 greens? That's a very good point. Who the hell knows? Especially because he was... I guess he thought he was still cloaked. Because 2 agility plus 2 from cloak minus 1 from strain is 3.
I'm not inclined to go in and change that. He died anyway.
So Bosk can remove that Ion and delay it by a turn, but I'm not... Do you really want to do that?
Oh, it depends how close that one forward's going to put you to the board edge.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like delaying it and doing another 3 hard.
Just because is 3 hard white on? Yeah, it must be white.
So what's he?
Yeah, because you got the stress from Gleb last turn. So
what's he done? I'm not sure. Has he removed? Right,
he hasn't done anything yet. He's just waiting. He's just thinking, playing for time. There are 5 red tokens he could potentially remove, or he could recover contraband cybernetics.
Looks like he's going to remove a Ion.
Yeah, so he's delaying the Ion by a turn,
and then I'm assuming put it back in a minute. Yes, Zuvio goes. Now, how many charges has Zam got? It's only 1, isn't it? So you're not getting...
Both Zams are on 1 charge. Yeah, so Bosk doesn't have a shot.
Right, so you might as well...
it's just the Tirani shot, and that is Bullseye. So that focus token is relevant, but... Oh, no, he doesn't have the force.
Tracted. So that should be 1 less.
Yeah. I'll get in there and say...
They've got it. They've got it.
I mean, I just typed it at them, so...
Sorry.
Yeah, just delaying the power. That's...
And evades. And I suppose you just get rid of the focus, because...
Yeah, you just ditch the focus.
He's just regened a charge, so I'm assuming it's you should thank me.
Yeah, you should thank me. So yeah, you spend the focus.
Do you move your lock? Do you move your lock from Bosk?
Yes, because it's free. And because he doesn't though.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like, do you keep it on Bosk to try and shoot Bosk? It's a much bigger chunk of points.
The Bosk goes up. So again, Bosk is that? Let's say Bosk goes another 3 hard.
Yeah, it's what I'd expect. Although Bosk is stressed.
And then I think yeah, well, so he's not going to have an action, and he can't be coordinated because he'll be stressed. Like if we assume he does a 3 hard, just to get another shot onto Zam, 1 straight is relatively safe, but this is quite risky.
But what does Zam do?
Yeah, he's put the second iron back on.
Yeah. So
yeah. The problem is that if you 1 straight boss, You are guaranteed one straighting again next turn, and I don't actually know if that stays on the board
Oh, what,
because
2 one
these delay.
straights? No,
Yeah.
surely not.
If you one straight boss to get rid of the stress and stay safe, you're one straighting next turn because you'll get the iron back, and you're not likely to to lose another ship to proc cutthroat again.
What about a 1 bank?
What is that? So yeah, that is blue. Like one bank could be good. Okay, let's see. That goes to there, and then you can one straight, and then if you have to, too hard, I guess realistically. Yeah, better is like, don't do that. Yeah. So, ironically, I feel like Peter has sort of fallen into the downside of Gleb being able to pass that red token, the stress over. Because yes, Lando gets to do whatever, but like it's maybe he wasn't expecting to delay the ion thing with cutthroat, but now he's stressed. He's actually quite limited in what he can do this turn. Like really, all he can do is turn around and hope because it's not like he has a lock, and he's just relying on rolling like good for. I mean, he's going to get crit by Greedo because Zam shoots first. Yeah, there's the 3 hard. One straight. I think one straight stays on, but I'm not really sure if he stays on the next turn.
Whoa, yeah. Is he
Maybe
is he at 45 degrees? I'm not sure.
no, that's not 45 degrees of the edge.
So a hard turn's not going to. Going for the block.
That's true. You could be going for the maybe there isn't a turn after the next one, and judging by the time, there might not be.
Oh, that's interesting.
Hello.
I didn't expect that.
I didn't expect that either. So
because you're not boosting.
That boost does not fit.
Oh, I think Peter
Takes the focus.
I think Peter wants another turn.
Yeah. Okay, so he's going for Tirani.
A 1 forward. Can Sam get out of that without?
Has to do 1 hard.
Yeah,
but
I'm saying, does the 1 straight ion from Bosk block that?
Yeah, I think it does. Ooh.
So it looks like he's duking a blank.
Yep, blank has been dooku'd, so 3 hits go through onto Tirani, 2 shields and a hull.
Oh, if you're Tirani, you're probably just out of range for cluster missiles, aren't you?
Yeah, there's no way Bosk is in range 2 of Kalani. Go, not even in range.
Do you shoot?
So,
do you shoot Zam because you're going to get?
I think you do. Because you've also got the Bosk shot.
It is in bullseye though, which is the.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so Tirani spends the focus for 3. Zam rolls 2. Gets 1 evade. So Zam takes 2 damage. That's the last shields off Zam.
Who then, I'm guessing, bonuses back.
Or does he Lone Wolf?
Or does he Lone Wolf?
You can't spend the focus. So.
Right,
2 evades.
So.
And then I presume spends the focus because bullseye. Or do you take a damage and hope that you somehow are okay from the Bosk shot? I feel like you don't, right? You.
I don't know, but I want them to hurry up because
He must not shoot with Tirani. Yeah. I guess this.
I desperately want there to be another round.
Yeah, I guess the correct play is you shoot with Bosk first, because that will reveal Zam's card, and then you can decide if you shoot with Tirani later.
Yeah. So it looks like he's taking the shield.
So if he's taking the shield,
he's taking
the focus. He's taking the focus.
Right. So now
he flips the card. It is after you defend, perform a bonus attack. So here we go. If this gets half on Tirani and Zam doesn't get halved, Peter wins, right?
You were saying?
Sorry. Oh dear.
Sorry, the 3 blanks. Yeah, half on Tirani would have put him in the lead.
Well, Boba Fett was active there. For all the good it did. Oh, there's Bosk's 2 crits, I imagine.
Spends
Oh, he has a lock, actually, doesn't he?
Has a lock. I'm guessing spends the
Where did he
lock.
get that lock? Yeah.
Because if he rolls a
Rerolling
hit...
that.
Okay,
Yep.
so that's a guaranteed 2 into Zam, because you'll...
Yeah.
Bosk, but that'll be 3 into Zam.
Yeah.
Which is half.
Yeah, so Zam is halved.
Which means Peter now has a 67-point lead.
All right, so next round. How does... Well, does... Actually, no, okay.
No, I was a little surprised no Greedo crit there, but... I suppose it was you just guarantee the 1. So, yeah, Bosk is ironed.
Bosk is ironed. So if we've all somehow misjudged this and Bosk is off the board, that makes this a much more interesting game. But he can't be, right? There's no way that goes off the board. He would go off the board the turn after, but there won't be a turn after.
If Bosk goes off the board, Peter's still in the lead.
But my point is, if Bosk goes off the board, Zam doesn't get blocked.
Yeah, but so long as Peter can not get shot at by Zam,
True.
he wins, because there's 14 seconds on my...
Actually, yeah.
10
Can he even get enough points? Let's yeah, I guess if Bosk goes off the board, he won't, by the way, chat. Like, he literally, I don't think he does. I'd just like to point that out for people start saying what a fool when he doesn't. But like, if Bosk goes off the board, and then I feel Sam still has to halve Tirani and not die. And even then, I think it'll be close. Right. I mean, they both seem to have paused.
Oh.
Are they doing another turn? I mean, Lando's dial is set.
Yeah. I mean, I'm all for letting it just to see what happens, but...
I mean, current state of the game, I guess this proves that Zam and Dooku aren't OP because they're losing.
No, just because they've lost a game doesn't mean they're not OP.
No, I choose to believe that this means they're not OP and should be left exactly where they are, points-wise.
I choose to overrule you on that. Yeah, okay, so it looks like they're still setting dials, so we will get the... I'm actually curious whether a 1 hard would clear Zam anyway.
I don't think it does. I feel like...
Would your back left as it's looking just plink that?
Oh, bombs! Bombs is fun.
Well, I mean, why not? It's the last turn.
Yeah. Oh, God, if Zam comes out of this and wins, I actually will admit that it's broken. This feels like it should be a no-go. So there's the iron maneuver.
Yeah, see, that's blocked. The 1 hard, the 2 hard.
Oh, maybe he does stay on the board, actually. I mean, he still loses, but... That'd be close. I feel like he's on the board by, like, a knife's edge.
I will zoom the stream into that in a minute.
Yeah, I know, it's definitely a block, but I'm wondering if Zam actually stays on the table. Rani's noping.
Well, I'm zoomed right in, so if Zam disappears, that means she made it. Oh, he's
Oh, that's just mean.
He's really creating a little box in there, isn't he?
That's a little mean. Yeah, there's the 1 hard.
Oh, God!
Zam is on the board and bumps into Tirani.
Oh, right, hang on. Bear with me, stream, while I save this camera angle so I can just quickly...
Bomb hits Zam and Tirani.
That is damn close. Right, so...
Dookuing something.
I'm guessing a hit, or maybe a blank.
A crit onto Tirani Kilda. Console fire. Wait, if Zam kills Bosk and Tarani halves himself to console fire, does Zam win?
Zam's just taking the damage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Zam
I'm
is.
looking at Zam. Zam is definitely on the board by a very thin margin, but he is on. Like, oh god, and Greedo's online. No Dooku, but Lone Wolf and a target lock. There's the lock.
I'm not sure actually. Halving Bosk is going to do it.
And Greedo, that hit to a crit, my friend. Yeah,
Yep.
3 crits into Bosk.
Because no, halving Bosk still won't do it. Because Peter's leading by.
But if Tarani console fires himself,
Oh.
is he is that 1 more damage halved?
50, 60. No, I think he'll be 2 points behind.
Anyway, 2 crits into Bosk. First is blind to pilot. Next is console fire. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so if these console fires, but importantly, Bosk that will get to shoot. Oh come on, mate! You just rolled a console fire. Okay, so here's the console fire on Bosk. So Bosk does take a damage.
So Peter's currently leading by 30 now, and half on
Tarani is not 30.
27.
So it is over. So Bosk is dead. He revealed the Zam card when he got shot and got a charge and probably took a lock. Oh, I can't believe that I actually was looking at that and thinking, hang on a minute, does Zam somehow still get through this? But no, it doesn't look like it.
I mean, it was close. Although...
Ouch.
So Zam has no force, right?
Yeah, Zam has no force. Only Lone Wolf is the defensive mod.
Oh god, but Greedo could double crit, so Greedo's getting at least 3 through.
Yeah.
Which means Zam's dead. Even if Zam natties.
Yeah, Zam is dead. And that's it. Zam's dead.
But damn, did she give it a good run.
Tried real hard.
Well, as I predicted at the start of this match, Zam did in fact win the tournament.
Yeah, but it's cheating when Zam is on both sides.
I mean, you look at it as cheating, I look at it as an informed decision.
If you'd said that Greedo would win the tournament, then I'd be like, you know what, well done. Yeah, GG, that was close. Like, I can't, like, that, I feel like the barrel roll from Tarani strictly potentially game losing. Like, I mean, the stars had to align, but Bosk for the win indeed. So lesson to everyone, use Bosk, he's really strong. He beats fast sprays. It's as simple as that.
All right, let's see if they want to pop in for a quick chat. I'd imagine they're just talking to themselves at the moment.
Just out of curiosity, if Tarani did get halved and Zam lived, like how close was it?
So Zam lives.
I guess if we assume Zam lives and Tarani gets halved, I'm pretty sure one more damage.
Still wins by 3.
Peter still wins by 3. Okay, so yeah, in that last turn, because Zam blanked out on the return the turn before, like I think that sealed the deal. The gamble did not pay off, sadly. I think they're just ruminating with each other. Maybe we'll see them.
So I'm just messaging them, say they can pop in if they like. Although
Iken is disconnected. It looks
disconnecting
like
from the room, so
yeah, Piotr is gone.
okay. I'll just ping and see if Peter wants to pop in. Give him congratulations. Oh, yeah, he said he had to go. Oops. I've just gone, yes. Yes, jump in.
Yeah. Tipsy casting.
No, I'm stone cold sober tonight, mate.
Hello.
Hello.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Wow, thank you. That that was really, really tough. That was super tough. Those fire sprays, I didn't expect them to do what they did. I didn't expect them to come straight for Bosk. And so yeah, it kind of set me on red alert, and I ended up having to do things a lot quicker than I thought I had to do them. So
yeah, it was a good game to watch. We've seen it.
Yeah.
Sorry, carry on, sir.
I say we almost had a collective stream heart attack when you barrel rolled Tirani and Zam bumped, and then the console fire, and we were like, wait, if Zam kills Bosk and Tirani console fires him to half, does Pete lose?
yeah,
Turns out no, you wouldn't have, but
I honestly, like, I was looking at it and I thought, well, I don't want to end up with all the bombs on Tyranny, because I don't want to be giving up half on Tyranny. And I thought that the one hard would make it and bump into Bosk, and it didn't. But luckily, it seems the answer is you just roll natties.
yeah, I mean, isn't that always the answer?
I mean, I have to admit, we all thought with the one straight from Bosk, and then Zam, we thought whatever hard turn Zam will do, we thought it would leave her off the board. And it was close.
Yeah, it was close. I think yeah, the turn where Cutthroat triggered and I took away the ion, basically gave me the opportunity to do that, because otherwise I was basically slowly like coming towards this corner of the board with no
Yeah.
actual way of escape. So I actually got a bit lucky there with Zuvio dying when he did.
Yeah, I think I mentioned it earlier. Is that I thought it was interesting that because you had grabbed the stress away from Lando, delaying the ion turn actually left Bosk in an odd spot because you couldn't get rid of the stress.
Yeah, I didn't.
I mean, you can't predict that your ship
Yeah.
is going to die and Cutthroat is going to trigger. I just thought it was interesting to finally see a downside to that card.
See, that's quite interesting, because the reason that it took me so long to decide what to do with the Cutthroat was because of that. Because I went, oh no, I'm stressed. Oh, okay, that's not good. But I mean, my thought was, okay, I'm likely to be doing a one straight next turn, so at least make use of it by getting rid of the stress. But luckily, I could come in for that last shot. I think if that didn't happen, I think Bosk is dead.
Yeah, I think that is true. Like it was a good move. It was just like, oof. Why did Zuvio die then?
Yeah, yeah. A few things worked out a bit differently to how I how I plan them to work out. I really wanted to try and get that proxy mine on Zam, but Zam ended up doing just slightly differently what I expected every single turn. My opponent was actually really good at kind of making me guess.
Well, actually, we were surprised that when Zuvio he decloaked in the planning at the start of the planning phase. Right, we were
Yeah.
surprised he didn't then drop a prox mine in frnt of Zam.
The turn you tracted.
Yeah. I was eyeing that up really, really, really carefully afterwards. I was worried that I was going to bomb my own ship.
That's
fair.
And if there's one thing that you don't want to do on stream, that's bomb your own ship.
Yeah. Especially when Dooku is sitting there to just say crit.
Yeah. True story.
Well, once again, congratulations.
Thank you. I didn't expect to get anywhere near this far, so I'm going to have to dust off a place on my shelf for that trophy.
That's all right. I will get that on its way to you next week.
Absolutely magical. Thank you so much, guys, for holding this tournament. It was a load of fun. It was a really interesting tournament. Something completely different with proper list building challenges, and because of that, I all of my opponents were completely different. The lists were completely different archetypes, different factions. So if kind of the purpose behind the format was to try and shuffle things up a bit and see different things on the table, then from my experience, it's definitely done that.
Well, that's fantastic because that's pretty much what it was. We didn't just want to do another extended or a hyperspace where you face the same meta stuff again and again.
Yeah.
Let's play something new and see what happens. And it does appear to have worked. Everyone seems to have enjoyed it, so there will be a second one coming.
Excellent. Well, I will look forward to that. And
there will be some slight tweaks to the rules, and your list won't be legal anymore.
Is it specifically rules are you are not allowed to bring this?
No, but you'll be able to get close to it, I think. But,
nice.
Yeah. Before that, we've got the obviously the 10 Squadron Tombola coming up, so that should be good fun.
That'll be interesting.
Already signed up.
Yeah, I clock that. That'll be a good stream when we if we can get people involved in that while it's drawing live. Should be fun.
Looking forward to seeing what complete jank gets drawn out the hat.
A lot of FO apparently.
I know. I'm going to have to get practicing against Von Reg and Kylo.
Yeah.
Well, maybe, or practicing against Ember and Captain Phasma, as you're more likely to see.
Well, yeah, that's true. Right, guys. On that note, we are going to call it an evening. As I mentioned on Tuesday, there won't be a stream next week, so we will be back a week on Tuesday. So thanks for watching, everyone. Peter, thanks for taking part and giving us a cracking final.
No probs.
Sam, thanks for joining in halfway through. And until next time, guys, it's goodbye from me.
And goodbye from me.